The reason I go on full-time trading is because I saw the potential. Even with the capital of just $2,000, I can make $500 a month. Failure doesn't destroy you, but it defines you. From the profit of $100,000, in 6 months, I went into debt of $100,000. The purpose of making money is not to flex the luxury, but it's more to protect our loved one. Success isn't about the numbers in the bank, but it's more about the number of lives that I've impacted. Hi, my name is Wei Sheng. I'm 35 this year. I come from Malaysia. I'm a full-time trader, and I'm also running one of the largest trading community in Malaysia with more than 7,000 members. I grew up in a small town in Malaysia, simple but full of lessons. So my father passed away when I was 17 due to accident. My whole family gone into financial trouble, and my brother and sister, they gave up their scholarship for master and PhD, and then they went out to work just to support the whole family, to keep the family going. It made me realize that life don't always wait for us to be ready. When we are forced to grow up early, we have to find a way, no matter what, for our family, for ourselves. After I graduated from university, I started to work as an engineer. But at that time, my trading income is more than my full-time job. So I decided to go on full-time trading, but my family was so scared because for them, trading equal to gambling. But I know I wasn't gambling. I was chasing for freedom and also financial confidence, because I want my life is dependent on my result of trading. It's not someone else's decision. The reason I go on full-time trading is because I saw the potential. Even with the capital of just $2,000, I can make $500 a month. So that's the reason I become a full-time trader. And at that time, I was doing good, and until when the stock market crashed and I leveraged on the bank's credit, I used a capital of $2,500 with the credits, and I make $100,000 in 3 months. That's when the disaster hits, because I get to know a friend who claimed himself as syndicate, that he can control the share price, and he gave me the insider news. So the first insider news, I was a little bit skeptical, and I just invested a little bit, like $2,000, and I make $4,000. He told me there is one life-changing opportunity for me. Like, I can make $1 million. I borrowed money from my friends, from banks, and I went all in. That particular insider news, I lost more than $50,000, and I should have profit left. But at that time, my mindset told me I've lost $50,000. So I tried to revenge. I tried to make more money to cover back everything. So my discipline went haywire. So I kept trading, and within 6 months, I lost everything, and I went into debt of 400,000 ringgit, which is $100,000. So from the profit of $100,000, in 6 months, I went into debt of $100,000. The biggest lesson that I've learned from my darkest moment was failure doesn't destroy you, but it defines you. So it really shows that who you are when things don't go your way. So at the age of 28, my wife got diagnosed with a very rare disease, and the surgery cost $50,000. We don't have the money, and we are forced to raise donation to cover the cost of surgery. This incident taught me that the purpose of making money is not to flex the luxury, but it's more to protect our loved one. And this incident really forced me to rebuild my life. So I spent most of the time to reviewing my past mistakes. So I found the biggest issue was the emotional, was the discipline. We shouldn't revenge trade. We should stick to our trading SOP. And I found that the biggest mistake was overtrade. So I write down all my mistakes, and I put it on my laptop, on my table, on my phone, everywhere, so that I can always remind myself, don't ever repeat those mistakes again. When I'm doing the education, I have only one mission: to remind people losing money is pain. Yes, everyone have the initial purpose to make more money for living. But I always remind them why you want to make money, how much money you need. And don't ever lose money because of the discipline. Because learning strategy is simple. Trading is 20% about strategy, 80% about our psychology. So my focus is always on the psychology because of my past experience. So I share a lot of psychology, how to overcome discipline, how to overcome the risk management, how to do your journal, to find your winning instrument, to find your winning routine, to find your winning setup, to scale up your risk per trade. So that's what I'm doing all this while. And now I'm running the 7,000 members in the trading community. I think one of the biggest achievements was in 2023. I received the Malaysia Book of Record, where the most participants in a live trading session, we have 520 in a grand ballroom. And in last year, 2024, once again, we received the second Malaysia Book of Record, where we conducted the biggest China stocks trading session in the ballroom. I'm naturally introverted, but when it comes to education, but teaching people in front of 1,000 people is kind of hard for me. But I told myself I have to bring up the message to the crowd because losing money is a very pain journey. So I told myself, I just need to be myself. I just share whatever experience I have to everyone so that they don't repeat the mistake that I've made. And one of the biggest motivation for me right now is not about money, it's about the impact. Because I remember there was one lady, she came to me and she told me at one point of time, she almost commit suicide. And because she watched my video, she decided to keep going. So I think that is the purpose of why I keep doing what I'm doing right now. For the next chapter of life, I'm thinking moving to Dubai because for me, Dubai is a place for dreamers who take action, and I love the speed of execution, everything here. Dubai is a city who reward the doers, so I wanted to bring my vision here to empower and inspire the traders beyond Asia. What excites me the most about expanding into the Middle East market is I love the energy, the mindset here, and the people here, they're hungry to grow, and this reminds me of how I started, ambitious, the curiosity, and how they're willing to take risks. A lot of people ask me how to define success. For me, success isn't about the numbers in the bank, but it's more about the number of lives that I've impacted. Like I mentioned before, a lot of people after attended my courses in Malaysia, they have changed their life from mentally, from financially, and this is what I love to see. A lot of traders who come to me struggle financially. What I would tell them is pain is temporary, but giving up makes it permanent. Remember, the story that breaks you will one day make you and inspire someone else. If you like this episode of Passionz, be sure to subscribe to Wayond.